So there's a silent killer in the business world, one that disguises itself as smart thinking, one that shows up dressed as logic, but in reality, it's just fear. And it sounds like this: will this work for me? What's the guarantee? Can you promise me some ROI? On the surface, those questions seem fair. I mean, you've been burned before. You trusted someone who kind of like overpromised, underdelivered. You probably paid them. They ghosted. You acted in good faith and still got played. So now you say, I'll only invest if there's a guarantee. But the paradox here is the more you seek guarantees, the less likely you are to ever, ever grow in business. And that's exactly what we are going to unpack in this particular video. So let's just go deeper into this equation. Like, can you guarantee this will work? What you're actually asking is, can you make this risk free for me? Can I win without uncertainty? Can I avoid looking stupid if this fails? And that's where the major disconnect happens. So if you want to grow like a founder, but think like a customer, so it won't work. Customers ask for guarantees, founders take ownership. I mean, how do I put this? This might sting a little, but if you're still asking for guarantee, you're not thinking like a business owner yet. You're trying to buy success instead of building it. And the truth here is you cannot outsource conviction. So let me give you like a real example. There was this fitness consultant we worked with for like 6 months. She tried safe moves, ran ad with like 10,000 rupees per month agency, bought a 499 rupees funnel course, had interns on commissions only. She told herself that she was being lean and testing first, but what she was actually doing was delaying the risk. After 6 months, she had spent 1.8 lakhs across tools, templates, and teams, and not even three paying clients. Compare that to another client, same niche, similar background, similar experience. He invested 1.5 lakhs upfront into a proper outbound system and one solid closer. No guarantee, no full commitment. He closed five clients in the first 45 days, 6 lakhs collected, 3x ROI. Now, the catch here is the first one wanted a guarantee, the second one became the guarantee. So let me just share with you guys like what's actually going on. So most people, I personally believe they don't want a guarantee. They want someone to blame if it doesn't work. Why? Because blaming protects your identity. Because it's easier to say, I mean, they messed up than to say I messed up, or even worse, I was not ready. So there's this line I always remember: people would rather fail with ego than succeed with humility. And that's what I see in most coaches and agency owners today in this current scenario that's going on right now. They're not stuck because of bad tactics. They are stuck because of pride. They want to be the expert. They want to be the smart one. They want to be the one who never, ever makes the wrong move. But the truth here is the most successful people I know are willing to look like idiots in the short term so they can become legends in the long term. So let me just break a myth right now for you. I mean, people who say that I just want to make a smart, calculated decision sounds great, but here's what happens next. You open six Chrome tabs, four WhatsApp chats, and two mental breakdowns later, you still haven't decided anything because you're chasing a fantasy, a fairy tale, zero risk success. But look around your life. Falling in love, risk of heartbreak. Starting a business, risk of failure. Posting content, risk of judgment. Scaling a team, risk of chaos. Everything that has ever changed your life started with a risk. The question is not, is there a risk? The question is this risk? Is this the risk that actually moves me forward? And if you're waiting for that risk to go away, you're not making a smart decision. You're just making no decision at all. I'll tell you something. Most gurus won't. I've made more bad decisions than you. That's why I'm ahead of you. I've run ads that tanked, that didn't work, hired closers who just ghosted me like anything, wrote DMs that never got replies, launched offer that flopped. And every time I learned faster than the guy still trying to research more. Success didn't come because I avoided failure. Success came because I stopped wasting time trying to avoid it. I scaled to 25 lakhs a month, not because I cracked the code, but because I stopped fearing the chaos that came with trying. So to reframe the question, instead of, can you guarantee this will work? Ask, what's the worst case scenario if I take action? What do I need to do to make this work? Am I ready to be the person who can actually handle this? Because the person who succeeds is not the one who waits for safety. It's probably the one who says, even if this fails, I'll figure it out. That's ownership, that's leverage, that's independence, that's freedom. So here's something that people won't teach you in any business school. No one's coming to save you. No one is gonna check in on your consistency. No one is gonna clap when you fail forward. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep learning. You have to keep risking, even even when there's no safety net at all, because that's what builds conviction. And conviction is louder than any guarantee in this world. You either build it through action or keep outsourcing it to people who will sell you empty promises. So the reality here is, at the end of the day, no one will ask how many mentors you had. No one will ask how many courses you purchased. No one will care how cautious you were. They'll only remember if you won or not. That's it. You don't get extra points for being careful. You don't get results for making bold, clear decisions and backing yourself. So the next time you're about to ask, is there a guarantee? Pause, um, breathe, and remind yourself, I'm the guarantee. Let's go. So that's it for this particular video. Follow me for more such advice. I'm going to see you in the next one.